July 26th, 1942. The relentless advance of the past weeks has now brought the Germans to the very outskirts of Stalingrad. Unlike what happened 1 year ago, when the mad dash of von Manstein's 56 Motorized Army Corps allowed the men of Army Group North to easily besiege Leningrad, this time around the Germans have no natural obstacle or other elements with which to besiege the city that carries Stalin's name. And so this week they do what they would naturally do when getting ready to besiege a large urban center. This week the Germans cross the Volga north and south of the city and cut off Stalingrad from the rest of the Soviet Union. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new weekly episode of War in the East 2. I apologize if in the introduction I was visibly, or I would say audibly excited, because I realized that I was speaking pretty fast, and when I speak fast I tend to have this strong Italian accent coming out. But oh my god, this week it's finally happening. I remember back in April when I was discussing the plans of Case Blue, I was like, yeah, you know, I don't think that the German army will ever cross Stalingrad, will ever cross the Volga, because, you know, it's not very LARPing, it's kind of anti-historical. Historically, the Germans would have needed, I would say, a gazillion of bridging equipment to cross the Volga, and I was like, nah, yeah. But then, when I saw that the Red Army physically did not have any troops north of Stalingrad, I was like, this is like a golden opportunity that I cannot lose. I cannot let the Red Army get away with that. And so I did it. Yes, I did it. I sent my panzers forward across the Volga. How they managed to cross the river that around Stalingrad is I don't know how many kilometers wide, but I said, you know what, screw it. You just go and advance, and my men crossed it, and my men encircled Stalingrad, and the satisfaction that I felt inside me in seeing Stalingrad besieged, literally besieged, was like immense. It was like immense. And yeah, now I'm feeling much better. I'm much more chilled down, because oh my god, when recording this episode I was like, oh my god, this is like insane, next level of insanity. But still, I would say it's I feel quite satisfied overall by the performance of the Axis armies so far on the Eastern Front. The let's say the capitulation of Stalingrad will bring a juicy amount of victory points into the hands of the Axis, and which will lead me closer than ever to the potentially to the sudden victory, let's say, check mark that will trigger, I think, in October or September of this year. So I would say yes. By this time of the period of the year, the campaign, the war in the East. I was about to say the war in the East too, but the war in the East in this campaign is as good as won. But still, I want to reach the hopefully the early end. And hopefully I will reach it before the initiative switches. That in the worst case scenario it will switch already in October 1942. Yes, exactly. And I would say after this brief spoiler / introduction / commentary / voiceover, I leave you to the rest of the video, guys, and as always, I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and as always, stay tuned, because this is just the first of 2 episodes coming up for this turn in this campaign. And well, I'll see you all in the next episode. you.